Happy New Year. What did you get up to last night?
Just went to a mate's house, home early, trained this morning.
Have you had to train on New Year's Day before, or is this a bit of a new experience for you?
I think this is a new experience for me. I don't think I've trained on New Year's Day.
Did Carl let the boys get loose a little bit? Well, I say not too loose, obviously, but allowed you boys to enjoy yourselves a bit, or is it all focused on Sunday's game against City, considering it's coming quite fast?
I think maybe the boys done their own thing, but more sensible, because we have to focus this week for Sunday's game as well.
Speaking of the game, obviously we did play Western United a few days ago. What have we taken from that Western United game that we can improve on this week to get a result against Melbourne City?
I think we played a really good game, I think maybe we could improve on just getting the ball in the back of the net. That's the only way we're going to win games.
What did you take from that game, and how did you assess it? Was it a matter of the boys being perhaps a little rusty for both sides, considering there hasn't been a lot of competitive games played this pre-season with the COVID situation? It's made travelling interstate to play competitive games against other A-League oppositions a bit more difficult.
I think it was just the first round of the season. Everyone has to get their rustiness out of the game, but it was an enjoyable game to be a part of, and we'll take it game by game.
Was it nice being out there again, considering obviously this pre-season's been long, there's been no FA Cup to play as well?
It was beautiful being out there, especially with the crowd as well coming along, and I think we're going to enjoy this week with our crowd, home crowd, so it'll be good.
How did you think the boys did overall? I guess some new faces, especially perhaps in the midfield with you, with Joey Coletti playing alongside you, and Tommy Juric up top.
I think everyone went well. The team defensively was really good, and in attack we were great as well. We just needed to score the goal to end the match, so everyone was good.
What have you seen from Tommy, I suppose, so far? Obviously everyone knows how prolific he can be. You don't play at World Cups for nothing.
Yeah.
What have you seen from him in training, and how confident are you that he's going to be able to lead the line for us and bang a few goals in this season?
Very confident. In training we do a lot of crossing and finishing, and he's a guy that doesn't miss the target, and that's something you want from your striker. So I'm sure in the game the goals will come.
Despite different positions, I think, has he been able to provide some guidance to you, or impart some wisdom onto you about how he's seen the game and how he could perhaps benefit you in your game?
Yeah, for sure. I'm playing a bit more higher up this year, so Tommy and I are having brief chats at training. Where could I be? Where could he pass me the ball? Where can I pass him the ball? So it's been good so far.
Is playing higher up the park something that's familiar to you from perhaps when you were a bit younger?
Maybe when I was a bit younger. Not in the last couple of years. I've been playing as a more defensive role, but I'm enjoying it so far.
Is that something that Carl and Ross have wanted to add to your game, or is it something that you're looking forward to doing, moving further up the park?
Yeah, I think both. They're having a lot of chats with me. In that position where I could be. What I can do better. But as I was younger, I played there more frequently. But now, taking it game by game.
Speaking of Carl and Ross and Ayrton Andrioli as well, how have you found the transition of them coming into the club and leading the team? Have you been enjoying the sessions?
Very happy. Every training session's been good, and they're helping the boys every training session. Especially the younger ones. Everything's on them at the moment, and the boys.
What have they been wanting from you in particular to improve your game? Have they said anything to you specifically, or letting you go?
Not specifically, just helping the team out day by day on the pitch, and where we can do and improve better.
Returning focus just to obviously Sunday's game. It's been quite a while since we played a home game at Cooper's in front of some fans. How excited are you to get back, playing not only in front of your friends and family, but obviously the Adelaide United fans themselves? Very
happy. There's no better crowd than to play at Cooper's. So it'll be good, be enjoyable.
I suppose that how important is it? Obviously, we didn't get the win against Western United, but we get to start again in 2021 to a certain extent.
Yeah.
How important is it to get 3 points earlier in the season against a very strong Melbourne City side?
Very important. No better team to do it against than Melbourne City at home, so it'll be good.
What do we have to be mindful of when it comes to playing against Melbourne City? Everyone knows, they're a very strong club and a very strong side. I think they've been tipped by a few to be very, very competitive this year. Looking at them, where do you think that we need to be mindful to make sure we nullify their offence?
I think McLaren's their biggest threat, but we're a strong side. We can deal with him.
In terms of, I suppose, as a collective, looking at the game, how do we get 3 points? What is it? Is it a matter of staying resolute in defence, do you think we'll have a lot of chances? Is it a matter of, I guess, if we just get maybe one or two, maybe just taking that chance if it presents itself?
Yeah, we'll just have to add on from last week, you know. Defensively, as I said before, we're really strong, but just to score the goal and finish the game off.
Just lastly, Louis, do you have any New Year's resolution by any chance?
No.
All good, thank you, Louis.
Cheers.